This little short clip here will take you through how to get your streaming Solid Edge trial up and running. The short guide put together. My name is Sam Estrada. I'm an application engineer with Swoosh Technologies, and I got a couple of slides. We'll go through those and I'll actually show you the website where you can stream Solid Edge. So to begin with, you can click on the link that was provided to you either through the email or by your sales representative, and it'll take you to Siemens Registration site. It'll look like this, and what you need to do is go in there and select the appropriate entity of your company or for your individual testing out Solid Edge. If you select individual, the company and name and the company website disappear. You don't have to fill those in, but please take time, fill it in carefully, especially pay attention to the email address. You will need this in order to retrieve any previous registrations, so that is key. So once you fill this out, enter in the right CAPTCHA down there. You click on continue, and the site will analyze your information, and it should turn you over to a page that looks like this. This just states the product that you'll be evaluating, which will be Solid Edge SD7W Premium Package. You'll see our information listed there on the right. The only thing you need to do here is just make sure you click on it. You read the end user license agreement. After that, you'll click next, and you should be able to see this page will load or will be displayed. This is where you can either download a hard copy over to your computer and work on it locally, or what we would like you to do is use the streaming option, which is right down below, and all you have to do is click on this button here, and it'll take you to a registration page, and you walk through 2 steps, and then it gets you registered, and it fires up an instance for you. If anything does go wrong, say you end up on a different web page or it tells you cannot find something, don't worry about it. A quick way to get around all this and get you back on track is, one, click on the back button on your browser. So if you're using Chrome or Firefox, just hit back until you get to the registration page. Once you get back to the registration page, you don't need to fill any of this out. Like I said, if you have your correct email address, what you can do is click on the link that's right above the select a customer type. Right here, click on this link and it'll take you to this web page here. Here you can use your email to retrieve your previous installation or previous registration. So enter in your email there, press continue, and it'll take you right back either to this page here, or it'll take you directly over here to this page where you can download or stream your Solid Edge. So once you click on the stream now, the stream your Solid Edge now, it'll take you to this page here. All you need to do is create your username and click on next. Create your password. Click all done. You'll see a web page churn. It'll start creating your environment, and then it'll load you up into this splash page here, which is the welcome screen when you log in. Here you can see the application. You'll see your username up in the top right. At this time, you either right now or after you sign out, you can go ahead and bookmark this page. That way you can get back into your environment at a later date. Also, what you can also do is link your Dropbox up to your virtual environment. So if you want to move in, large amount of files, more than one, or have a dependable source for your files up into your virtual Solid Edge, working up inside a streaming service, you can link your Dropbox, and it makes it easier to work on your files. That way you can have a local copy here for you. So what you can do is go over there and click on Files up in the top. You'll see an icon right now that'll let you connect your Dropbox. Google Drive is on its way, and what it'll do is it'll create a virtual drive up in your streaming instance, and it'll allow you to drop files locally and then connect your Dropbox, and you can load them up from your Solid Edge up in essence up in the cloud. So just if you click on Dropbox, just follow the prompts, fill in the necessary information, and it'll get you linked up. Once you're done, or you decide to bypass that step, no problem. You can click on the Solid Edge icon there, and it'll go ahead and launch the program. Down below, you have some helpful hints and an installation guide, an introduction guide, which I'll go ahead and click on over here. So let me just cycle over to my web page, and this is what it's going to look like. You'll have Solid Edge here. The introduction guide is just a PDF going through some of the requirements needed and working with your Dropbox account and telling you where the training files are. So once you're ready, you'll click on this, and depending on how far you are, I'd suggest you go ahead and close any streaming music or any other web intense application you have at the moment, because it is connecting to a server, and you'll see all the stats down there at the bottom. It's also telling you the distance to your server, and you can tell I'm about 1,200 miles away, but that works great though. As long as you're reading in the green on your bandwidth, you're pretty much good to go. Whenever you do load it up, it'll look like this. It'll look like a regular desktop version of Solid Edge. It's just that you're working within an environment up on the web. If you click on Open, it'll take you directly into the training folder. It's located within ST7, so you'll actually see a hard disk, program file, stuff like that. If you link your Dropbox, you'll see your Dropbox show up as an external drive. You do have an upload and a download now, where you can save files to and get them off of the virtual drive up here. You'll also see some controls down here at the bottom, which will let you upload files, or you can go to the clipboard or go back to your Dropbox. If you do open files from here, they'll open up the same way they do on the desktop version. Click on there. Let me just show you this one. This is part of the calipers, and this is part of the training that we'll be providing every Thursday. But there's a sample file. You can sit there and rotate it around. One helpful thing, if you do go into the tutorials, especially this test drive, you can see here it loads up on a PDF. And if you click back on Solid Edge, you'll see it disappear. Now, the minimize button in this virtual instance quite doesn't minimize the program. It kind of locks you into this instance. So I recommend using this right here, the Restore Down button. If you click on this guy here, it'll shrink down your Solid Edge, allowing you to see any program or web browser. So Acrobat, or if you have the tutorials with Internet Explorer open, you can then see them because they're hidden back behind the application. You can resize them, and then you can go through a tutorial this way, have this snap to the left-hand side, have your program snap to the right-hand side. When you're done, of course, you can save your files up virtually or back into your Dropbox. Just close out the program. It'll close down, bring you back to the splash screen. And then from here, you can go ahead and just log out. And if you want to go ahead and bookmark this page, you can go ahead and bookmark it over here on your menu bar. So if you have any questions, feel free to contact us. And good luck on your streaming your Solid Edge trial.